One of the questions I answered on Quora recently is, does disabling comments in WordPress reduce incoming traffic? This answer is both yes and no, because it all depends on which type of traffic you're referring to. If you want to get the kind of traffic which would be termed as organic or derived from search engine optimization, then disabling comments will make no difference. It is the quality of the content and how it's optimized which attract this kind of traffic, and it has nothing to do whatsoever with whether comments are available or not on your blog. However, if you want to get traffic from readers, then disabling your comments, you definitely reduce the kind of traffic you want to get. Having no comments on your blog fails to show any social proof of an existing audience. There is no way a visiting reader will be able to see whether anybody is actually reading this blog. And some readers may be put off by the fact that they cannot see that there are existing readers, especially since they are unable to have their say or leave a comment or express an opinion. And this therefore gives the impression that there is no audience, there is no readership to this particular blog. And if they think that nobody's reading this blog, they think, well, why should I? If nobody's reading this material, why should I stick around and read it? They will not hang around and read your post. They will not share it on social media. They will not comment on it, and they will not recommend this blog to their friends, thus increasing your readership capacity. So, you must think, what kind of traffic is important to you? Is getting the traffic such as lots of stats, lots of figures, lots of views, lots of people looking at your blog, is that important to you? Because that's pretty empty stats. Those numbers actually mean nothing. You don't know if those readers have actually read your blog. You don't know if those readers actually wanted to come to your blog in the first place, but they landed there by accident. Those figures may look impressive, but are they really? Or do you want the kind of traffic of real readers who leave plenty of engagement? Do they like your posts? Do they comment on them? Do they share them? Do they talk about them with other people? Engagement, discussion, advocacy, which is when other people talk about your blog, proves that this blog has a thriving readership. And not only that, this readership feels comfortable enough to be able to talk about that particular blog and leave their own opinions, leave their comments, feel comfortable enough to have their say about what they have read within that blog. And the more comfortable these people feel, they are much more likely to form a community within that blog. A community of like-minded readers who all feel the same, and therefore are much more willing to discuss the topics within the blog to make it far more interesting. So, you need to think about what is important to you. A blog which has lots of empty figures saying it is well visited, but you have no idea by whom, or a blog which obviously has a lot of reader interaction, which makes it instantly popular. And if this popular blog is very attractive to the search engines, they are looking for blogs with lots of comments, because this suggests to them that these blogs must have something worthwhile, good content, which should be indexed. The search engines are always looking for good content, and if people comment on them, then that must be good content. It's the ability to collect this traffic is much easier if you are encouraging good interaction with your readership than trying to optimize how you write your posts, which, if you're lucky, might eventually reach page 8 or something similar, which means they will never ever get seen at all.